Almost ready. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking at his career totals, Blackmon. He's hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
In the air now, out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Now batting, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts waits on it. And that's the third out. So they're able. So stepping in, Andres Paquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eric Hosmer becomes out number 2 this inning. Drilled to first. Chen takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Buster Posey now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Victor Rivera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a high pop-up. Hosmer is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, first baseman, Walter Chen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Walter Chen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. This is skied out toward right. Jaquez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eugenio Suarez, in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 to count. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel. In there, 2-2.
2-2.
Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting 6, center fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Keon Broxton will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Digging in now for the Yankees, Nick Markakis, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on there now. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and the inning is... And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's Echeverria now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. Gonzalez looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jaquez moving to his left. 1 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Croxton racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble sprinting after it, and that retires the side. So they're striding in once again. Andres Jaquez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mookie Betts becomes out number 2 this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Gonzalez comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Victor Rivera. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gamble going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Digging in, the switch hitter, Walter Chen. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Hosmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Next to bat for Toronto, Lewis Brinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Markakis will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble has a beat on it. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a double play victim last time around. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-2 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Drilled on the ground to short. The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. The Yankees are off and running. Here's Echeverria now. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andres Jaquez. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of work.
Popped him up. Posey has a play, and that retires the side. Grant Dayton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Victor Rivera will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Walter Chen popped him up. Hosmer on the move. 2 down. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. 0-1 the count. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Keon Broxton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1 the count. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He was a double play victim last time around. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away and set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age. The dangerous Adrian Beltre. Hot shot down the line. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Victor Rivera. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Walter Chen. He swings and lines it to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. Here's Echeverria now.
Leading off for Toronto.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Andres Jaquez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now back.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Last time through was a base hit. Gonzalez gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Dribbled back toward the mound. The throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set with the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily when the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
No balls and 1 strike. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Just foul. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees. We are inside. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is back toward the mound. And the ball is dropped.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
He's set. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches. Next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Broxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. In is Christian Yelich. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Settles in hitting at a .379 clip. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, Buster Posey. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Pause, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Chris Stratton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
So stepping in, Andres Jaquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the game, second baseman, Andres Jaquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there with base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something good.
Stepping in for the Jays, Eric Hosmer. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting fourth.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eugenio Suarez, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marquez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Victor Rivera, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gamble ranging back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Walter Chen.
Walter Chen.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts is under this one. And that's out number 2. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. It's been very good. 8 for 13. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Jaquez gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Popped him up. Posey moving to his left. 2 gone. Into the box now, Keon Broxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it hasn't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And no one will get this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bogaerts on at first. Nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. One and 2. Here it comes. Back to him, and up. That's off his leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. First pitch swinging it. This one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Posey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yankees forced to settle for one. Here's Echeverria now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Next to bat for Toronto, Andres Paquez. He reached on a single in his first try. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Yelich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Settling in now, Mookie Betts, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
It'll be interesting.
Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Yelich is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, third baseman, Eugenio.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit out towards second, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now a long throw home, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Ben Gamel.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the fourth inning as he tacks on to his total. Currently third best on the Yankee ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Walter Chen. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Beltre leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. The tag will get him coming back to first. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson.
Leading off
He's
the
0 for
ball game
1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
And that's in there for strike one.
Brinson.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just one spot off the bottom in the American League. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Echeverria averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackman. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Digging in and looking for more, Andres Jaquez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marquez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Bouncer to the left side. Right there is Beltran. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit hard to third. Beltran's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Buddy Bashir takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He waits. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Victor Rivera.
Victor Rivera will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Croxton ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Walter Chen.
Ready once again, Walter Chen. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Bounce towards the second baseman. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next to bat for Toronto, Eugenio Suarez due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Hitter, number 9, Louis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Louis Brinson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In the air out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Montero waits. Now the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Brinson at third with 2 away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. We'll see. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2 balls and a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Broxton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And there's 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Suarez scoops it up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 20, Buster Posey.
Next for New York, Buster Posey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Right fielder.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Popped him up. Chen waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Sam Tuivailala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adrian Beltre, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, first baseman, Walter Chen.
So striding forward now, Walter Chen, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about work. Working around him. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 5-1. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that... Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Miguel Montero is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Final strike for the Blue Jays. hit sharply on the ground. Chen loves it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Stratton earns his 8th victory of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score.